I think Ryan does have bits and pieces that he knows, and it is very dangerous. There has been an individual up there that has reached out to my granddaughter. Ryan received a picture with a poem and a bullet in their hand a week ago.
This individual contacted me on the phone. The poem wasn't sent to me by him. Reached out to me, asked how everything was doing. This guy was a friend at one point. We knew Micah. He's like, yeah. We didn't know that girl Bailey. I said, yeah, but Micah knew Bailey. We know Micah. That's the connection, first and foremost. Now, all that other stuff, we didn't talk about that, but I mean, there's more connections than just that. But he kind of asked, that was kind of weird. Why is your mom in the media talking about this? Just leave it alone and you'll heal. Like, no. And then I got a picture sent to me from somebody that said that that he wrote this poem, and they just thought it was weird, and I couldn't make it out, so I forwarded it to her, and it basically sounds like he wants to talk. And this person is confided, and that's another things I found out when he was in jail, that he almost admitted it to somebody. I heard that he did admit it to one individual, but that's just hearsay. But
and there was a picture, a drawing with it?
It's his hand holding it. And when Ryan asked, I asked Cheryl to help me because the handwriting was illegible.
Chicken scratch.
And Cheryl, very good at reading handwriting, wrote it out and sent it back to me. When I blew it up, the male hand has a bullet cradled in the poem.
Like maybe that's like a warning, like to shut up.
Candace?
I see that as a threat, a message. And now I understand why you're frightened.
Yeah, he's reached out to her on social media.
Did you receive some kind of threat?
No, I didn't receive threats, but he just told me, it was like probably a week after my dad had died, he told me that he was friends with my dad, and that if I ever need him to pick me up and take me somewhere, that he can do that because he has to act like my dad now, and that I live with my grandma. And then he was like, you live with your grandma, right? And then he was like, maybe I should come by and see you sometime. And then I was like, this is a week after my dad had died. I wasn't thinking about that guy.
Have you shared this story with law enforcement?
Yes. I've given them every piece of information that we've all dug up.
I don't find that outreach to her insignificant.
No, I think Candace and I both feel that certainly there's a reason that you've been contacted, and it's to let you know that he knows.